Did someone say Halloween? Greetings, Fleet TV. My name is Raisa, and I'm going to be your ghostess with the mostest today as we explore some super special spooky science. Now, without further ado, let's go to our first Fleetster in the field, Patrick, who's going to be showing us the secrets behind some spooky science, including a bubble with a twist, as well as a ball that you can use to see into the future. Take it away, Patrick.
Hey everybody, I'm Patrick, and today I'm going to show you a really cool experiment on sublimation. So, we are dealing with dry ice here, which is actually carbon dioxide in its solid form. Sublimation is when a solid form skips the liquid step and goes directly into a gas. So let's see it in action. Whoa, pretty spooky. We got some sublimation going right here, as you can see it. So up next, what we're gonna do is create a sublimation bubble crystal ball. So in order to do this experiment, if you're gonna do it at home, first off, you're gonna wanna ask an adult, because dry ice is extremely cold. It is negative 110 degrees, so you can't touch it with your bare hands. You wanna wear gloves like these, and you wanna use tongs. So to do the second part of this experiment, we are gonna also need some string and some dish soap and some water. All right, up next, we're going to create something that we call the crystal ball. So in order to do that, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this dry ice here. I love that sublimation in action. One key when doing this experiment is you're gonna wanna dip the entire string in the bowl of dish soap solution. If you don't dip the whole string in, your bubble will pop before it forms. Here we go. Okay, we have a bubble. We've got dry ice, which is solid carbon dioxide. We're adding slightly warm water to it, and it's causing the carbon dioxide to boil. It's causing sublimation. It's skipping the liquid step. It's going directly from a solid into a gas. And as I look down, what do we have here? We're starting to have a little bit of something we like to call the crystal ball. Now, you guys may associate, as I do, crystal balls with fortune telling. So I thought maybe, since I'm in a banana suit, banana-related fortunes. So I'm looking into your future, I'm looking, and I could definitely tell you that your future is very appealing. Anyways, I could go on for days with these banana-related puns, but we're gonna leave it there. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Now, it wouldn't be a Halloween episode if we didn't make sure things were gonna get a little electric. So first up, we're gonna have our Fleetster Angel showing off the spark of life. Woohoo!
Hi, I'm Angel from the Fleet Education team, and I want to talk to you about Frankenstein, or rather, Frankenstein's monster. In Mary Shelley's original story, published over 200 years ago, Victor Frankenstein is a science student who uses electricity to reanimate or bring back to life a bunch of dead body parts, surgically connected to form one body, that of Frankenstein's monster. Unfortunately, Dr. Frankenstein did not consider the possibilities of his creature's behavior or how he would care for it were his experiment to succeed. This story explores themes of scientific ethics and responsible innovation. It has been retold countless times in movies, TV, books, plays, and while it is considered science fiction, it is based in science fact, specifically on experiments taking place in Europe during the time that Mary Shelley wrote her classic novel. In front of me is something called a hand battery. Now you might be thinking, well, my hands, they don't want anything to do with electricity. I'm gonna get shocked. But in fact, our hands and the rest of our bodies have the ability to conduct electricity safely. If I put one hand on the steel plate, one hand on the copper plate, I'm completing a circuit that lets electricity flow through my body and be measured by this gauge. I'm not experiencing any shocks, but I am conducting this electricity. With this knowledge, British scientists back in Shelley's day conducted a controversial experiment. They used a very powerful battery to introduce a strong electrical current into the corpse of a criminal. And they were shocked to see the body move and one eye even open. Thus, the idea for Frankenstein was born. Now that science knows that electrical currents stimulate nerves and muscles, there have been advancements in medical technologies. This is called a TENS machine, and it stands for transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. What it does is introduce a low voltage current into the muscles through these electrodes, and it's used to relieve pain or treat certain injuries. However, I'm going to use it to make my hand muscles move involuntarily, like Frankenstein's monster. So, if I play around with the voltage a bit, you'll notice that it's alive.
Now that we've seen that first electricity demo, I have a question for you. Have you ever seen lightning up close and personal? Now, I try to avoid lightning up close and personal, but that's hard because I'm a giraffe and I'm currently lying on a bed of nails, but our Fleetster David is going to be showing off a very special piece of equipment that we have right here at the Fleet that can create lightning right at home. But you probably shouldn't do that because, you know, this isn't really doing home science if you don't like being struck by lightning. Up to you, though. Take it away, David.
Hey there, Fleetsters. David here with another piece of spooky science. I'm here with our Tesla coil, and sure, it's quiet for now, but when I hit this button, it's gonna get loud and crazy. Wanna see? Well, you'll get to in 5, 4, 3, 2, pretty cool, huh? Now, you might wonder just what makes all those sparks and bright purple lights come out of the Tesla coil. That is all electricity. A lot of people think that Tesla coils create electricity, when actually it's all amplification. The Tesla coil takes 120 volts of electricity from a wall socket and amplifies it up to about 300,000 volts of electricity. That's 5,000 times the amount from the wall. If you had a Tesla coil like this on every street corner, you'd be able to power an entire neighborhood.
I hope you've enjoyed this spooky science special and are enjoying your Halloween however you are celebrating it this year. Until next time, creep it real.